brutalize through that 2v2 if at all possible.
The issue that I have for MKOI is just lack of engage.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Sion has that ult, but if that...
Since we've been praising Vladi so much, and he has had an incredible split for himself protecting towards the back ends of it. Elyoya might go towards bot side plate, level 4.
Elyoya can turn invulnerable as well. The power of a Naafiri dive makes it so easy. Onto Caliste, he's going to tank it up for now. Remember again, that button just needs to be pressed, but he does not press it. Targamas puts a big belly into the air and makes it a trade.
It is a good trade, not able to get that invulnerability down, but at the end of the day, Caliste still falls at the end of the great start to this game, just off the basis of getting control of bot side. They're going to get the dragon. But KC, you don't have level 6 on Yike, this will be tough.
The smite is very low at this point in the game. Elyoya gets chunked a little bit. Casey looking at the... Oh,
Yike!
Walks in, bramble smashes, takes it. He's already burned his flashlight, so he'll die for it with Targamas also ready to sacrifice his own life. The feat of warfare down, but it doesn't stop there with Caliste having no mana and no way out. A double over to Supa when this bot lane has been carrying. I think KOI...
Like, well, you know, KC just went to first stand. Is this really that we want to see, you know, Caliste versus Viper or something like that? Fight the bot side.
I can tell you who let the dogs out as Elyoya goes invulnerable for the time being. Double pierce comes through, and while Nature's Grass is rolling down the hills, Elyoya is very far away. Yike twisted advance is going to flash eventually. Bullet time lands, and Elyoya has no way to get away. Caliste finally on the board here as Supa jumps forward into Targamas. He's isolated. Bramble Smash helps out over the wall. The range is found. Great damage here from the Lucian as Supa gets number 4.
He doesn't have the flash to seal this time.
I think there's a lot of regrets. We're talking about it before, but Supa being this far ahead based off the fact that Yike wanted to steal Dragon. Maybe you could argue KC shouldn't have committed alongside with him, but one apiece here. It's going to be Hextech Soul. And on the match point for KOI, they are 3,000 gold ahead at 13 minutes into the game. You look between Supa and Misfortune's explosive cast. Found Alvaro, maybe a kill, maybe a pick over to Caliste. The burn might be enough as well, and eventually he gets it. Caliste slowly crawling back in the game, and Targamas...
More about Canna just being kind of crappy with the whole situation. Let's get a kill on Alvaro, but you kind of want your 2 items here as
Flashes.
Canna. Yeah.
Didn't want to get lathered down, and now the teleport from Myrwn. Doesn't have his ulti, but he has his position. Nature's Grass out onto Jojo, who pops the ulti himself. Yike up against the wall. Canna tries to find him, but the Hextech Ultimatum is down inside the ground. And Yike who drops first. Now Canna's slowed down. Jojo for the chase, culling out as well. Explosive cast doesn't stop it. But KOI now thinking about if they can go again. Elyoya also. Let's not
good discipline on that summoner. Alvaro uses his heal instead. Just a quick hang on.
Jojo flashes away, but Yike is going to be able to follow this with the Bramble Smash. He's caught out, and Jojo can't be making that mistake in a game 4 versus KC. Shut down, and Caliste.
In a good spot with his health bar, good mana, and Dragon has been starting. Canna now starting to move up from river. From bot side.
Caliste sitting on the same components as Supa right now, so 80 carries all into the Spurs even as Nature's Grass comes out. Myrwn in the middle though, has to flash away. Great ulti from Jojo, but again, Yike finds his number. Jojo runs into the middle of the whole KC squad. Now Canna has a chance, has an angle, has an ultimatum. The bullet time lines them dry. Making it rain is Caliste. He's back in the game.
It's a swing and a miss from MKOI, and KC happy to catch that one. Too late.
6k, moving down to 5. Teleport in response. Canna's going to come a little bit late. Elyoya sits from over the wall, but they're committing to this. KC want to flip it, and Nature's Grass lining down. Myrwn in front, blocks a lot of it. Explosive cast from Targa, but it goes down. The Artican into the ground as you see Jojo plays with them for a bit, but he's just going to drop. Myrwn in the front line, and his tank as he wants to be is already. Caliste is cleaning up again. Following his Canna, he's got a target onto the dog. Alvaro and Elyoya running for their dear life.
Find his first target in a couple of these fights. We know exactly how good he can be. Look at the Trundle game, for instance, but this Naafiri struggling to make the impact we want to see from him. Myrwn's caught on the boss.
Myrwn's in a lot of trouble. The whole team is here. KC brought the Avengers. I don't know how you say that in Spanish, but it's got to be a hard word to hear when 5 members are running into your turret.
It started with a roar, but it's starting to look like a bit of a whimper for MKOI.
Alvaro going to try and stop rotation back into mid lane. Canna very happy to just keep hitting that bot side turret. MKOI, if you got it, hang on, they find a Caliste.
They do indeed find Caliste by himself. Big shutdown over to Supa. They're going to open up mid with that as well, potentially. Teleport behind them. Yike is also there, but Canna got bot side turret. Supa has to flash away from Vladi, who burnt his own.
Dragon was being started by Yike, but now he's had to kind of run for the hills as MKOI moved through. That TP is a little far forward.
Okay, but Canna's not there yet. He's got to back away. He has no TP. Maybe an opportunity for KOI to find something back. Vladi's been targeted and found with the culling out as well. He's shut down. KOI keep doing this. They just keep finding plays out of thin air.
They're finding the picks that they need. I thought maybe they'd have to try and look for some miracle TP plays with wards, but KC just walking into them. Now
Jojo's angle as well. Yike went in blind, but this time they've got numbers on their side. Nature's Grasp will give him a way to escape, as well with a phase rush, but teleport now burned. Khan's going to try the unthinkable, while Dragon number 2 for KOI evens the stead.
Both teams in the lead up to this round exactly controlling the areas of the game as you'd like to. Killed last time he tried to pass shots.
Oh, Elyoya goes invulnerable though. The pain is there as the ulti sent out. Targamas once in, there's a spiraling despair and a good launch into Myrwn as well with the body slam. He's stuck in place, he's dead. Caliste picks up the kill, and I was worried about this guy being too tanky. Myrwn is going to start going down quick with no top laner and no TP.
They kind of need Vladi to do it quick though. He's got the percentage health, and MKOI starting to move back in towards the pit.
Zone controls there. Elyoya getting sent away by Targamas. Jojo doing the same. Targamas might have to sacrifice his life. He's going to die first. Cullen comes out as well. Myrwn now finally down. There's a flash on top of Supa. This 80 carry is once so fast. Here's nothing more. Elyoya will jump in. Casey is taking so much damage from the dog, but Elyoya will finally disappear. A shutdown, yes, but Baron over to 3. Casey will walk.
Shotgun bunny in the mid lane.
Approaching the turret for now. KOI back away. Baron's just going to do the damage. Walk him out. Now the base is in tatters as Casey used that pressure to just walk across inside and look for yet another turret.
Jojo's reset. There's some decent poke that's gone on to KC, but I don't really think it's enough to write home about as Cask sends them flying.
Myrwn does a mini ulti to make sure he's not one of them, but now his ulti's down for the engage that we talked about. KOI doesn't have too much to go on in now. They're going to play defense. Nature's Grasp sends them in a game 4 to lead us to the finale as KOI lose their turret. It's getting closer. It's getting closer and closer, but KC haven't finished the job yet. I reckon Yike is now saying worth that dragon steal. So, in all seriousness, third one goes down. It does feel like KOI want to fight this. Jojo flashes over the wall. He found 2. Bullet time, though, lays him thin. He'll find his end. Yike, though, almost followed through. Canna jumps in, and Supa's the next target. They're burning, and they're dropping. Myrwn a tank. He's not. Nate just grabbed obviously the AD as well. We'll find out what that is so we can give you an update as to why we pause at the end of the game. But Vladi just TP'd to top. By the way, Elyoya got away. Vladi is low. Alvaro's doing damage, but as he flashes away, we waited a little bit to sort out the bug, but now we know we get our rightful conclusion. France ignites, and from the brink of looking like a 3-1, KC will make it all to 5.
Takes a little bit of the momentum out of it, but it is still going to game 5s. Sounds a little bit like silver being scraped.
It does indeed. We'll find out what that bug was. We'll get back to you and update you, but ladies and gentlemen, we get all 5 between KC and KOI. That's the back of our heads. That's our lovely audience. They're ramping up.